Microchip implant, conspiracy theory versus prophecy versus current affairs. Hi everyone, it's Maria Maumela. Thank you for joining me. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that are going around. I've always been very skeptical about them, but it took for the Lord to give me dreams that I realized that some of these people are really onto something. But it took for the Lord to reveal to me in a dream or a vision. Okay, so I will be addressing different different theories, different conspiracy theories. Okay, and even current affairs, even the news now testify to this. Okay, what seemed impossible now, what seemed impossible now is very much possible. All right. I have my notes. Um, so I decided to first begin with addressing the microchip. Okay. Now I already made a video. I've made two videos concerning the microchip. Um, the the title of the video is "The Coming Microchip Beware." Okay. Now this one, I gave a short summary. Okay. Now in this short summary, I'm just reading the notes because I've already covered this, but I just thought it would be very interesting to have to compare things side by side. All right. I gave a short summary and further explanation concerning the microchip. Okay. Now, I spoke about the exodus of people that will occur nationally and internationally. And the coming chip will facilitate the need for lockdowns nationally and internationally. Christians or believers will continue to have different views concerning this matter. Okay? And people will be moving and or running away to unlikely places and unlikely countries. Now, for some, God has even led them to have a dual citizenship. Okay? These are some of the things I addressed in the video, okay? And there will be consequences for refusing to take the chip. Remember what happened with C19, for history really does repeat itself. Um, so now, having been through the 2020 stress, we already know what we stand to forfeit by refusing to comply, okay? Now, when tempted or discouraged, it is worth our while to remember the people who've had bad symptoms and people who have had health injuries due to taking the V. All right. And then the second, this is actually the main video. The coming microchip beware video is a short summary of this video. The video called Paving the Way for 666 Prophetic Dream. Now, in this video, I address what the Lord showed me, okay? I explain in it how they're about to wow us with the tech, okay, but not in a good way, okay? And I also explained that it will not be hidden. They will see clearly that it is a microchip. It will not be a secret, okay? But it was made more like an ultimatum. In order for us to function in society, we had to take it, okay? So the chip was made mandatory in my dream, okay? And it was something that was like implemented with immediate effect. There was no warning. We were more like ambushed, all right? So it's amazing that we are at a time where non believers and believers the same agree on things and we all can say, well, this looks right or this looks wrong. So it's a beautiful thing that we're able to have that thing in common, okay? Now, with the current news, the C19 passport was implanted in the skin using the NFC enabled microchip. This you can find under the channel called South China Morning Post. Now, this is for people who thought like it will never happen. There's no such thing. Who would take such a thing? Who would want an implant in their bodies? Many people have done that. Look, there's many sources you can find on the internet. This is just one that I chose to share. Okay. And Sweden sees microchip implant revolution. This you'll find under the Al Jazeera channel, okay, YouTube channel. And then the microchip implant for payment becoming reality, okay. What did I write now? I'm not sure what I wrote. I think it's KGUNG. I'm sorry about that. So I was just outsourcing different channels which spoke about the implantation of a chip. The conspiracy theorists out there have been talking about the possibility of a chip, and it just seems so far-fetched and crazy. But now the I'm not the only person who has had the dream of the chip. Okay, I did not exactly look into the people who have had the dream to compare. Okay, because the dreams are, they are not exactly similar, but that is like they're talking about the same thing but revealing different aspects of it. Okay, so now with the conspiracy theorists, they will tell you that they believe that the elites are out to get us, they're out to control us, they're out to monitor us. What we do, where we go, what we spend our money on, is all about total control. Now, on the offset, you might just look at it and see it as rubbish. But if you sit and ponder on it, you'll begin to see some truth into this. Now, it's not every conspiracy theory that I believe in, of course, but I will be addressing not the ones I believe in, not in the ones I think are true, but I'm going to be addressing the conspiracy theories which the Lord has revealed to me through dreams. That yes, this is true. I just wanted to read this conclusion that I wrote. So the religious and non-religious people both agree on the hunger of the elite to control the people of the world. All people, red, yellow, black, white, and everything in between. All people, rich and poor, young and old. Okay? Hopefully, we stop fighting each other and blaming each other and begin to recognize the real enemy. God freely gave us freedom. It is our responsibility to keep it. Freedom is worth fighting for. Freedom is worth fighting for. And we should try to let things like socioeconomic status, things like color, uh, be that divide between us. All right. So this is what I wanted to share, because the Lord will usually repeat a message in different ways to get the message across. That is the reason, you see, me now, I'm repeating the same message now for the third time. The first time I made a video, and the name of the video was called Paving the Way for 666 Prophetic Dream. And then later on, which is like a month ago, the most recent one is the one I made a month ago, which is called The Coming Microchip, Beware, in which I made a summary in case there are people who've missed the previous videos that I have made. Okay, so as the Lord leads, I will be repeating some of those messages and adding in more light and more information as the Lord allows some dreams to be repeated, and I'll be adding on and just explaining further on. Okay, and it's not really so much when was a prophecy given. The question is, has it come to fulfillment yet? As long as it has not been fulfilled, it still stands. It still stands. Okay, so yeah, let us Let us have our hope and our trust in God. He is the one that holds our tomorrow. And for those of you who are praying for your loved ones in these last days and concerned about their salvation, I can assure you that a lot of people are going to be awakened. The Lord is using these shakings to awaken us from slumber. And there is a lot of these prodigals that are going to be saved running. They will repent running as they see the shaking. And then they will remember that prophecies were given, that warnings were given. This is but one of the dreams that the Lord had given, and I intend to be going through them one at a time. And I also would like to advise anyone that has had a dream concerning the microchip that you may freely share the dream in the comment section. Sometimes it is through the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses that another person comes to believe. So thank you guys for watching. God bless.